As you will all know by now, this channel is focused around making money online in all different sorts of ways. Just about 2 weeks ago we uploaded this video where we spoke about my results selling on Etsy for 30 days. And actually we did make a couple of sales, but I thought we could do better than just a couple of sales. I wanted to expand our Etsy business from something where we got just a couple of pounds worth of profit to something where we could be making thousands a month. So I decided to quit our Etsy business model. I wanted to see better things from our Etsy business. I thought we could achieve new, great highs. Let's talk about what happened when I switched from selling art supplies and craft tools to selling print-on-demand clothing on Etsy. So as I just said, we were selling on Etsy anyway. I was selling all different kinds of art supplies and craft tools, from notebooks, pencils, sketch pads, all that sort of stuff, and we were getting quite a lot of impressions. Our last month where I decided to switch the shop over, we had 397 views, which for Etsy isn't actually too bad considering that we didn't spend a penny on advertising. Our purchase ratio was about 0.4%, so we made roughly 2 sales, I believe, or maybe 3, I can't remember, for the 30-day period. You'll have to watch that video if you are interested. And yeah, we made a couple of pounds worth of profit, and when I say a couple of pounds, it really was just a couple of pounds. But what it did teach me is that selling on Etsy is a viable business, and if you get the niche right, if you get the area right, it is something that you can probably make a lot of money with. We do it with eBay. I wanted to expand that. I do want to expand our selling network into every different potential platform. So I assumed it was what we were selling that was wrong, and I wanted to go on to expand to make different sorts of things. So what sprung to mind? Print-on-demand clothing. Think about it. It is, in a way, an arts and crafts element because it is a design that I had to make. However, it is allowed to be sold on Etsy. The reason why I wanted to do print-on-demand clothing is because it falls within Etsy's allowed guidelines, and that's something that I didn't want to break. If you think about it, we are selling something which is a design piece designed by me. I had to design all of these artworks myself. So I thought this could be a great business, and we could have a very unique product which none of our competitors will have because of the uniqueness of the design, and subsequently we could go on to make bigger money than we could have ever dreamed of. So I immediately got to work and set about designing our Etsy creations. I wanted to make all different sorts of stuff. 5 designs a day I aimed for, and I wanted to make shirts, hoodies. Well, that's mainly it really, but in all seriousness, I did have a plan about this. I wanted to design a different niche every single day for the foreseeable future. So 5 designs a day, a different design type a day. And what I mean by that is, you know, say Monday I might have focused on mums, Tuesday I might have focused on dads, Wednesday I might have focused on teachers, Thursday I might have focused on sisters. Essentially, everyone who could have or every demographic of person that could have a unique t-shirt, I wanted to focus on so that we could have a wide range of data to understand which particular niches then sell best. Anyway, so for the first 7 days I got to work on this, and we did actually get a few niches up, and we got a few views on our listings. I was surprised, but what I will say is I noticed really by about day 3 how intense the workload is. Now, as I've said before, the reason why I absolutely love dropshipping as a business model is because it is oftentimes so easy. The pictures are taken for you, the titles are sometimes even written for you, and there's not really much to do. All you need to do is fulfill the orders. But making print-on-demand designs, oh my goodness. There is so much more to do. Every single design must be made by you. There's no generic description to copy. You have to think of everything yourself. Now, fortunately, in the 2023s, ChatGPT is here to help, and we did use ChatGPT to optimize our titles and our tags alongside our descriptions, so that we had a product portfolio that was complete. Even with the AI assistance though, it was very difficult to try and make time to design 5 different designs every single day. But I tried it, and I did get to work on it, and I did do it for most of the 14 days that we were selling for. So let's talk about what actually happened. Well, like I said, initially we started to get some views immediately, which was very, very good and quite impressive. I wondered what would happen next, and some days we actually did see our views figures go up to 10 or 15, which for those who sell on Etsy, for those who know Etsy, know that that is actually quite a difficult thing to achieve. So in the 14 days, we managed to achieve about 50 listings. I will have to average that out in the editing of this video for what it is, but we did that, so a good amount of listings. And by the way, I think it's important to say that's the same number of listings almost, maybe 5 off, as what we had when we were selling art supplies. So did we get the same numbers in sales? Did we do better? Did we do worse? Well, our overall views figures were actually slightly worse. Well, actually quite a lot worse. Last month when we were selling art supplies and craft tools, we got a click-through rate which meant that we had about 357 views, I believe it was. This month so far, 47 views. Now, it is early going, I will admit that, But like I say, I've put in much more work than I did when we were selling art supplies and craft tools, and we have not got as many views, and we've not obviously had the same opportunities for sales. But did we actually make any sales? Because for all you guys know, everybody who viewed could have bought something. So what actually happened for our sales figures? Well, I hate to disappoint, but there's not really anything to speak of. Nobody bought a single product. Now, a lot of our products did get views, and I can see a potential area to double down on. A lot of the mother t-shirts seem to do pretty well, and you get to see what sort of designs and styles, generally speaking, people like. So what do I think to the whole Etsy print-on-demand side hustle? Do I recommend it to you guys? Will I be continuing with it myself? Honestly, the answer is probably not. I actually am a big fan of art, however I will admit I don't want to feel the need to do an art piece every single day. I don't want to sit down, even if it is utilising Canva or something like that. I don't want to sit there and have to do a new design every single day, let alone 4, 5 or 6 designs per day. For me, that is actually an unsustainable workload, because unlike something like dropshipping on eBay, this doesn't take an hour a day. 2, 3 or 4 maybe, and we don't get compensated right now for that. Can we probably build this up to a much more scalable and profitable business? Probably we can. Have I seen many dropshipping stores where they sell print-on-demand products on Etsy that work? Yes. What's holding me back? Well, I'm going to be honest, it is time and effort constraints. Now that's not because I'm lazy, it's because I'm practical. I sold 2 or 3 items in 30 days on my other account, or the same account rather, but my other business model, just by doing drop shipping products. No complaints from customers, everything got fulfilled, everything went fine. We made a little bit of money, and I think that business is much more scalable. Considering the fact that all that business requires is importing drop shipping products from their site to Etsy, and the pictures that come along with that, it's a lot easier than this whole business model of trying to do different designs every single day to find a niche that works, to find a product that you can sell. All of the really successful shops that I've seen which do print-on-demand designs are stocking hundreds of different items, and with the amount of time it took me per day to make only 50 items, this is a lot harder than it would be to simply dropship some regular products that were doing alright in the first place. If I have to have a shop that's got a catalogue full of hundreds of items in inventory, I want to do this as quick as possible. Quick. In the amount of time that it took me to do these Canva designs to then upload to Etsy, I could have probably uploaded 20 items for dropshipping on Etsy every single day. From a practicality and straight up income standpoint, it makes more sense for me to actually sell items rather than designs, because it takes too long. The pay for it right now hasn't been, well, anything at all, and it has been a fun experiment, but hopefully you guys learned something here so that you don't have to make the same mistake. Would I recommend this business? Probably not. Is it something that you can scale? Probably yes. Do most people have an easier option to make money? Definitely yes. If you're a huge art fan or want to do this as a passion project, I think it could be worth it. But if we talk about making easy and big money, I think even on Etsy there's easier ways to do it. That's just my opinion, but that's what I've experienced in the course of this experiment. What do you guys think to this? Have I given up too quickly, or was I right to quit and move back onto my original model, trying to scale that up a lot quicker? I want to hear your thoughts on this one down in that comment section, so do drop me a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video, as it did take me a lot of time to actually make the designs. However, I do enjoy trying out all of these side hustles anyway, making the mistakes that you guys hopefully don't have to. Thank you for watching till the end, and if you do know anybody that might benefit from a video like this, don't forget to share it with them, as I could appreciate any extra subscribers. So thank you so much for watching till the end, and like I say, I hope to see you again soon, and keep hustling out there. Goodbye.